All right, time for the NFL Australia Week 7 Power Rankings. That's right, we're more than a third of the way through the NFL season. Who is utter butt? That's right, they're doing farts. That'll make my 5-year-old just absolutely cackle with glee. I'll tell you who's utter butt. My beloved New England Patriots. Even though it's gonna be May. Drake May was out there. He looked awesome, but the team is still horrible. Jared Mayo's just like looking out there going, what's going on over there? I don't know, a football game. Jared, pay attention. And then we've, of course, got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Dougie Peterson's out there going, oh, geez, I reckon I better get into these tea and crumpets because I think I'm about to get fired in England. Brutal. Then you have the Miami Dolphins. They had a bye, but they're still out of butt because they don't have a bloody quarterback at all. That's horrible. The Raiders, they might be the worst team in the NFL right now. They're that bad. The Titans, they're out of butt because Will Levis is like, hey, let me pull this one right out of my butt. It's a throw that's going to the other team. I'm Will Levis. Check this out. I'm also going to take out the Ball Boys ACL and not check on him. Absolute butthead territories right there. The Browns, it's in their name. They're absolute butt. And, of course, the Panthers, even the Red Rifle, my beloved Andy Dalton. There's no ginger solidarity here. You're utter butt. Now, the next tier is absolutely just by themselves, obviously, because they put Ayahuasca Rogers in charge. That's the Jets. Do you like that one? Ayahuasca Rogers? It's Aaron Rodgers because he likes drugs. That's good. Nice. Anyway, there's another tier all by themselves as well. This would be the Cowboys because they suck and they lost on their owner's 82nd birthday. That's its own tier by itself. You can't suck and lose at home for the fourth time in like a bunch of weeks. We've been smashed at home, and your owner's like, oh, man, I got to get me some Johnny Walker Blue and fire those guys. Get him, Jerry. Get him. Anyway, they are real bad. And then we've got the kind of actually sucked here, which is the Saints. This is what happens when you get coached by a dude named Dennis Allen. You can't have a name like Dennis Allen and be expected for anyone to basically trust you or be inspired by a dude named Dennis Allen. Who calls anybody Dennis? Your parents should be in jail for that. Next up, we've got the Cardinals. Look, it's fun. They beat the Niners 2 weeks ago, but they've just gone bang into Green Bay and gotten wiped off the face of the planet. And they lost Marvin Harrison. They kind of actually suck all of a sudden. The Rams, they just had a bye, but they still suck. The Seahawks, they played back on Thursday Night Football, and they kind of actually suck. They've just been absolutely obliterated by bloody injuries, haven't they? That defense just has absolutely no hope anymore. And the Denver Broncos, they were at home. They should have been better. They were bad because they actually kind of suck. That was just disappointing, wasn't it? And not bad. I guess this is what this tier is. The Bengals, they're not bad. Not bad, good size. The Bengals, look, they just got by the Giants. They're not bad. The Eagles, they just got by the Browns. They're not bad. The Bears, they absolutely smashed the Jags, but at the same time, they're 4-2, and all the teams that they've beaten have got one thing in common. They've all only won one game each. Yikes. But they're not bad. And then you got the Chargers. They won. They're not bad. And then you got the Colts. They won against the Titans. That doesn't prove anything. Not bad. You got Joe Flacco. And the Giants. They did lose to the Bengals who we just mentioned, but they're also not bad. And then we go to, they're actually half decent. The Steelers, they beat the sans hell out of the Raiders, but they suck. So they're not bad. They're not good, but they're not bad. Washington, that was really fun against the Ravens. They're not bad. They're half decent. I love the commies. Let's go. The Bills, they sneak by Ayahuasca Rogers and the Jets and just pull one out. Josh Allen, they're fine, but they're still only kind of just half decent. But they're out there making trades, though. I love that Amari Cooper move for them. The Falcons, they're half decent, aren't they? They beat the sans hell out of the Panthers. But what does that prove? That's like beating up a, 8-year-old. Anyone can do it. I don't know. I've seen some pretty, big 8-year-olds in my time. I don't want to fight anybody. And then the Niners, they did just beat up on the Seahawks. That's another 8-year-old they've just bashed in the head. But anyway, the Niners, look, they're pretty good. They're getting healthier, but then they keep just losing dudes. Like Jordan Mason, what happened there? They're half decent. I want to see them just get on a bit of a run and prove something defensively. Then we've got the bloody good tier. These teams are just bloody good. The Ravens, they're bloody good. Lamar could win back-to-back MVPs. He's bloody good. They're bloody good. The Detroit Football Lions. How good was that game where they went, hey, look over there, Cowboys, bang! And gave them the old 1-2, Costa Zoo. I love that. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield's like, hey, Cleveland, how's karma taste? Brown? Yuck. The Texans beat up on the Patriots. Again, this is just like punching downwards at this point. CJ Stroud, though, gets these weird looks on his face. Like, I don't know what's going on. What is happening here? He's like me after 87 tins. I don't know what's happening. And then you have the Green Bay Packers. They are bloody good. All those teams are bloody good. And then, of course, the top tier. They didn't even play this week. They're out there smashing tins, stacking wins, even on buys. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. They're still the two best teams in the NFL right now until proven otherwise. Stay up to date with NFL Australia or I'll fight you like you're an 8-year-old.